So if you're like me, you have a lot of business cards laying around that you no longer use. I end up changing mine every couple of months, so I have a lot of business cards. So for these pendants, I made backgrounds using the back of some old business cards. I also used the gel press and some of my stencils to add design and texture to the back of the business cards. Next, I added some black and white washi tape to the back of the business cards, as well as splattering some black paint on the cards. Lastly, I added a little bit of design using one of my text stamps. Here I'm using a template that goes with the bezels I'm using. I like this because it allows me to see what part of the business card I want to use for the background of my bezel. Next, I glue my background in place, as well as adding a paper doll. Next, I mix up a batch of clear resin and add my first layer. Once the first layer of resin is cured, I add some book text, as well as some treasured brass around the edges of the bezel. You can use a baby wipe to remove any of the extra treasured brass that you don't want. You can also sand it with a fine piece of sandpaper. If you do that, it will dull the resin, but don't worry about it because once you add the next layer, it will bring up the shine again. I added a little bit of texture to the treasured brass by scraping it with an awl and then adding an additional layer of resin. Next, I added a little bit of glass glitter to the bezel and let it cure 24 hours. For the complete list of materials used in this tutorial, see the description below. Thanks for watching.